told him, I'm busy. I'm working at the 521. I work from 9 to 4, and I make $15 on Thursdays and Sundays, and $25 on Friday and Saturday. I was busy. I told him that joke. Then I went to high school. Cyril Green, come up here, man. I went to high school, and I wound up playing in a talent show. And it was the first time we played the talent show and won it. And it was the first time and the last time I've ever been fired from a gig. First time, and then, you know, Jazz Crusaders, you know, with Joe Sample. Anytime they got somebody, they fire somebody. So they called me at the Blue Note. They said, Stanley, can you join the band? I said, no, because I've never been fired before. But Cyril Green was my high school teacher. Yes, sir. With Lawrence Charles Bernstein. And when we left, Cyril had me join his band. What was the band? Civilization? That was one of the pieces. Metamorphosis. And Kenny Kirkman was part of it? Wow, performing. Okay, so now, it was Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson ain't here, right? Wes Anderson ain't here. So, Wes Anderson was the drummer in your band. Now, he took me to go see Sir Charles. Right? So, Sir Charles had a drummer by the name of Howard Hill and a piano player, an organist by the name of Rafiq. Rafiq, come on. Rafiq took me to his house. And he had an upright bass in the house, and he said, man, you gonna play bass. You gonna play bass. And he made me play, because I played electric bass. But he made me, where's that style? And Scott took me to the house. Where's that style? Is that style here? Oh, God. Okay, so I started playing around the clubs in Brooklyn. I started traveling with Van Paris. Come on here. Van Paris was the funniest man in show business. When this man told jokes, forget about it, you're on the floor. After that, I was with Billy Clark, and I was with a band, and I got a chance to audition for Esther Phillips, and I was afraid to tell Billy that I would have to leave the band. And Rafiq said, listen, you gotta get your chance. So I wound up going on the road with Esther Phillips, who was, I can't describe it. Esther Phillips had a picture in the house of Esther, Diana Washington, and Billie Holiday. She was a bad sister. I wound up living with her, not like that. Kenny Clark Jr. took care of that. Between Kenny Clark Jr. and Carolyn Franklin, the Aretha's sister, they took care of Esther. But Esther cursed me out every day. In a loving way. Now listen, Esther came from the streets. She went on the road as a youngster. She got involved, you know, she's the only one on the bus. And she's saying, how you guys staying up? How you keep going? She got caught in the trap. But she was one of the singingest people I ever known. She was a blues singer, and she was so hip. She cursed me out every day, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, there was one time she said to me, she said, Stanley, you ain't getting that. I ain't never seen you in here with a girl. I said, that's the kind of person she was. So I wound up working with Esther, and then I went to George Benson. We were there for 6 months. We went on the road. We went in the studio together. They recorded a tune called This Masquerade. They sat there and they said, look, we're going to record this tune. And they said, This Masquerade. I said, I never heard of it. Everybody looked at me and said, oh boy, here's the young boy. So somebody wrote it out, and we did one take.
That's right.
And that's history. So you never know how this music business goes, because George Benson took the road of Nat King Cole. He didn't know it. But because George sang and played the guitar, and I happen to be part of that history, but only because I came from Brooklyn, New York. These are the people. And see, when they say, when Viola says what she says, down just a little bit. When Viola says what this, just down a little bit. When Viola says what she says about Sister's Place, we gotta go there and support. Because any musician in the house can tell you, when you walk into Sister's Place, you feel like a king. When you walk into Sister's Place, you feel like a king. There's Alan Eden Bay. He had a club on Fulton and Lafayette called the Barrel House. Y'all remember Barrel House? Y'all remember playing up in there? And all this music brought us, what did Jazz Mia say? The soul. The soul. The soul. The soul comes from Africa. We're all Africans. We're still Africans. Everything we do, everything we say, everything we play is African. So, did I talk too much, baby?
Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. It's your party.
So there's so many people here that are